Alrighty, dudes. Tarisland, it's here. Released over the weekend, June 21st, globally for PC and mobile. The latest MMO by Level Infinite and Tencent. Now, it has all the hallmarks of a traditional MMO. You got multiple classes to choose from, the holy trinity of tank, damage, and healer, dungeons, raids, PvP, open world, crafting, blah, blah, blah. Pay to win. But is it worth checking out? Is it just a watered down WoW? Or is it just a mobile MMO masquerading as a PC game? Let's check it out. I'm going to show you some gameplay and all the bits and bobs. I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. Let's go! After a very, very basic character creation, you're launched into a standard tutorial area. But what is nice, in my opinion, is you put in a group with NPCs pretty quickly to experience a mini raid boss of sorts. Now, this might seem trivial to the majority of MMO players, but I like the fact that they're introducing you to group content and mechanics, more importantly, very, very early on in the game, which is good. After that, you dropped into Tarisland to begin your adventure. Initially, it's your typical MMO fodder of questing around the starter zone, doing menial tasks, but they do a decent job of introducing you to the systems and combat. You're introduced to more group content through a dungeon with NPCs, and then pretty quick after that, you're pushed into another dungeon, but with other players using the matchmaking system. Again, this is good. I like MMOs that introduce you to MMO style content pretty quickly. So you don't, you're not like nearly hitting max level and you've never done a dungeon, which I have seen before. Graphically, the world is well put together and the art style is great if you're into that sort of thing. It is a little bit too reminiscent of another MMO out there for a lot of people's taste, but it is what it is. It's a nice looking game. For the most part, everything feels smooth and has a decent flow to it. There's the odd few little glitches and bugs almost. Like the movement of the mounts is a bit jank. The mini-map is a bit stuttery in places. But I've personally not noticed anything game breaking. Now, combat is okay. Skills go off smoothly and have nice animations and visuals, but with only 6 skills, 3 ultimates, and 1 inscribed stone skill to use, combat is pretty limited, particularly to anyone coming from WoW or Final Fantasy XIV. That said, it is a nice introduction to, let's say, a newbie to the hotbar style of combat, and also your mobile players. Leveling has also been okay. A lot of your tedious fetch and kill quests, but at least leveling at low level is pretty quick. Content is locked behind time gates, as is the level cap at the moment, with each day unlocking more content, map areas, and increasing the level cap. This is good and bad. Depends on your take on this. I think it's quite nice, as it stops the need to blast up to max level and then realize you hate your class or you've missed a lot of stuff and have to go back. But it's also good for anyone joining the game a little late so they don't feel too far behind and they can easily catch up. Gearing is pretty straightforward. Gear drops from all over the place, mainly from dungeons and raids for your upgrades. And you are told when you get an upgrade, and there's a little quick equip button that pops up as well, which is, well, nice. Makes life easy. Your character sheet has also got info about what stats are best for your spec and class, and you can save gear presets from this window as well. These are nice little touches. It's a little bit spoon-fed, but it's nice. It makes it easy, and it helps new players. It's the same with the skills and talents. It's pretty straightforward. There's only 6 skills to choose from, 3 ultimates that you can slot at a time, and the talent trees are quite small, so it's not overwhelming, it's nice, and it's easy to understand. You've also got recommended loadouts that you can quickly apply. This is great for your new players to the genre, people that don't have the time or can't be bothered to read through everything and just want to get going. But then there's something called Battle Assist. Now, when it's enabled, it allows you to do rotation by just pressing one button.
Huh?
But moving on. Dungeons and raids are surprisingly good. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much, but they're enjoyable. They've got some cool mechanics and also come with difficulty levels similar to a lot of other MMOs. You've got normal, elite, and challenge mode, which are refreshingly challenging and offering different mechanics as you go up in difficulty. As far as PvP is concerned, at the moment, we've got battleground style matches with the map changing daily. There are arenas on the way. It is a hell of a lot of fun, mainly because the combat is simplified and everyone is on an even playing field because, you know, it's a brand new game and not everybody is funnily geared. But it is so much fun. They're simple, it's quite fast paced, and it's a blast. If you jump into Tarisland, definitely check out the PvP. Okay then, so we're back. Overall, this has got everything you need from an MMO. It's just simpler, more accessible, absolutely more watered down. But I think where this game is going to excel is anyone new to the MMO genre. This is going to be a really nice game for them. It's not overwhelming. It's fairly straightforward. The pay to win is minimal at best so far from what I've seen. And it's fun. And it's free. Do you know what I mean? But with all that said, I honestly don't think this is going to have a long life on PC, unfortunately. On mobile, absolutely. It will fly on mobile. But on PC, I think it's just going to hit a point where players want a bit more. Now, this is based on the past, 3 days that it's been released. Things might change. You know, as the content and unlocks further and changes are made, my opinion might change. A lot of other people's opinion might change. But for now, it's a bit of fun, and I'm going to play it for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. But let me know what you guys think. Have you played it? What do you think? Are you going to play it? Let me know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. And I'll catch you on the next one.